Why the cakes that we bake at home never turn out as good as the ones from our popular favorite cafe? Well, worry not, because here on Wake and Bake, we're going to teach you how to make your favorite store-bought cakes and pastries right at home. We'll also be introducing you to some cafe owners to hear their stories of success. So, if you're ready, then let's get started. I've tried your cakes and they're all super amazing.
Thank you so much for coming today. I'm thrilled that you're here at my kitchen.
You're most welcome. So Nani, I have just a really quick question for you, which I'm sure the audience are wondering as well, which is, why is it when we bake cakes at home, they never really turn out as good as the ones in the shop?
In my opinion, it's important that we know the method, equipment, and also the ingredients. So I'm going to show you the tips and tricks on how to make the best cake today. So before that, I will pass you the apron.
Oh my god, alright, I'm so excited. I'm just going to quickly go change and join you just in a second.
Yes.
Alright, so I'm ready to bake.
Alright, so today we'll be doing our raspberry pistachio cake. So let's go through the ingredients. So first we need our milk, which is about 200 grams of full cream milk. So the second ingredient we're looking at, of course, is pistachios. And the next one we're looking at will be caster sugar. We need about 250 grams of caster sugar. Next we're looking at is our butter. Alright, it's about 300 grams. So now we're looking at all-purpose flour. It's at 3 cups. So next we need 4 eggs. Next we're going to use vanilla essence, very important. Next we're looking at will be at our salt. So of course, if you want your cake to rise, you need your baking soda. Alright, so these are the ingredients that we use for our cake. So let's go through the ingredients for the frosting as well. So we need our room temperature butter at about 250 grams. And next we need is our egg whites. So this is about 4 egg whites.
Okay.
And because it's a raspberry pistachio cake, you need your raspberry.
You need raspberries.
Next we need our caster sugar at 200 grams.
Okay.
And of course pistachios for our garnish.
So now it's the mixing part, right?
Correct. So what we're going to do is we're going to first take the butter. Alright, so first we are going to put in the butter in. So after the butter, we're going to put in the caster sugar in. Next, we are going to put in our vanilla essence.
That smells so good.
Of vanilla.
Nice.
So then we are going to mix this. Alright, so while waiting for this to mix, you can actually chop the pistachios for our decorations.
Pistachios are like the best nuts.
It looks amazing.
Okay, so the pistachios, you want it just like this?
Yes, so the pistachios are ready, so we're going to put it aside now, all good to go.
Alright.
Okay, so if you see, our mixable, it has been really fluffy.
Wow.
So next we're going to put in is our eggs. So now we're going to put the eggs one at a time. So this is very, very important. You don't put everything in. And you can also speed up the speed. That's one speed. And then we're going to put the last one. While mixing this, what we're going to do is we're going to mix the pistachio with the flour and also some salt. And of course, do not forget your salt. So we can stop this, so you can mix this together. Alright, so this is good. So on a low speed, you're going to help me to put in the flour, about 2 spoons. 1 and 2. And I'm going to put in the milk, just a bit. So my milk is almost finishing, so that's a good sign, alright? So this is done, so you're just going to continue with the flour. So what I'm going to do now is, I'm just going to stop the mixer now, and look at that. So you're going to finish up the flour. The final touch will be just a very low speed to just mix it well. very simple. So we are going to clean up the bowl. So I always have the technique to fold from the bottom to up.
Now we're just folding in the batter.
Yeah, so it looks really nice, really glossy. So next is we're gonna bake that. So we're gonna need our 9 inches cake tin. So what we need is our parchment paper. So it's very important. You can use any kinds of cooking spray. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna spray. There you go.
Oh, so the spray first and then
Yes, and then you're gonna put in the parchment paper and you're gonna spray again.
you can smell the vanilla essence.
Okay, done. Half, and you're gonna divide them into 2 more. Wow, look at that. Second layering. Alright. And lastly, our third one.
So we've evenly distributed the batter into 3
cake tins. So now we're going to preheat our oven. Alright, so preheat it at 170 Celsius. Okay, I'm going to wait for at least 15 minutes.
Okay.
Alright, so we have waited for 15 minutes. So now we're going to put it into the oven.
Alright, great. So let me help you with this.
Thank you.
Okay, so now the cakes are in the oven.
Yep. So we're going to wait for 30 minutes. So while waiting, what I like to do is we can start on our frosting. First, we are going to double boil our ingredients. So we're going to first put in the egg whites into the bowl here. And then we're going to put in the caster sugar. So now we are going to double boil on our induction. So you're just going to on the heat over there. We just ensure we're just going to put it here. So we're just going to mix these together. So you can help me to mix?
Yes, please.
Alright, so let's check over this side. Yeah, so this is ready. It's really smooth. So we are going to switch it off. So we are going to pour the egg whites into the bowl. Okay, done. So now we're going to use our paning mixer and mix this until it becomes super fluffy.
Alright.
So let's go on a high speed for this one.
And then you slowly, gradually add in the butter. And that changes the color of the
Yes, so you get it slightly on the creamish side. So and then we're going to go on a high speed. And of course, we cannot miss our vanilla essence. Continue mixing it for about 2 to 3 more minutes. So buttercream is done. So I'm just going to show you guys how it looks like. So it comes into the raspberries. So just put about 5 tablespoons of our raspberries. And we are going to continue to mix.
It's just like magic how the batter just keeps changing color.
Yes.
Wow.
So look at that. Okay, so this is done.
Okay, so I think this is done.
Yeah, this is done. So now our cake is ready. So let's take our cake from the oven. So our frosting is ready, our cake is ready, but of course we can't frost it while the cake is still hot. So we're gonna let it rest for at least 30 minutes to 45 minutes, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna frost our cake.
Awesome.
Alright, so the cake has been cooled down for about 45 minutes. So I'm going to show you how to frost the cake. So I'm going to show you what we're going to do. So we're going to put our first layer of cream.
Wow.
Look at that. Amazing. I mean, super luscious buttercream. And of course, we need a spatula. So we're just going to rustically move it around. And if you like extra raspberry compote, you can put in,
Oh my god.
probably about 2 tablespoons, 2 teaspoons, and spread it around.
Alright.
Wow. If you like a bit of the pistachio, you can just sprinkle some of it there. Now the third one, it goes like that. The strawberries are really big, so for that added touch. So done.
So that's it?
That's it. So
done.
raspberry pistachio is done.
So now comes the part that I've been waiting for.
Me too.
It's time for the tasting.
Since I cut cakes all the time.
Yes, and I don't want to ruin it.
So let's do this. get the layer from the raspberry compote, you get the buttercream, the pink, and the cake. Everything looks really fluffy, so I'm just going to put it down slowly.
So now comes the tasting.
Alright.
Oh, I'm amazed at how this turned out. So simple, so easy to make.
There you go.
So I'm gonna have the first slice.
So, what do you think?
I love it. It's not too sweet. I was worried it would be sweet because of the raspberries, but I think because you made your homemade raspberry, it's so good. It is amazing. You guys have to try this at home. You will love it. Alright, so now that we're done with our raspberry pistachio cake, we have another recipe coming up after this though, right? What are we preparing?
Okay, so this is also my personal favorite because I've learned this in Paris, so we're going to do honey madeleine.
So I'm so excited to see how the next recipe is going to be like. So don't go away. Until then, this is We Can Bake.